Hello, my name is Lena.
Hello, my name is Tasmi.
And my name is Owen, and my important speech is about knowing how to change a tire. Changing a tire is very essential to know how to do in very crucial circumstances if you are left alone with no one to help you. There are many materials that you would need to change a tire, such as a spare tire, or known as a donut. This could be found under your car and would only be temporary until you can actually get a usable tire. A jack. This is a very important material because it allows the car to be lifted in the air to allow you to take the tire out of the car. A lug wrench. This tool is used to loosen the lug nuts from the wheel of the car. The car usually has 4 to 5 lug nuts screwed on the wheel, and make sure never to lose them. The wheel wedges. Objects that can be placed in front of the car and behind the car and used to prevent the car from moving when working on the car. Good substitutes can be large rocks. Air pumper and checker. When changing a tire, it is recommended to measure the pressure of the tire. If the tires are too low, the car could easily break down. So if it's too low, pump it up with air until the right amount. You can see the amount either on the wheel or on the vehicle manual. Extra materials that could be used that are handy are gloves, which allow you to work with clean hands and could possibly prevent any injury. And a flashlight is also used if your car ever broke down at night and need to see what you're doing while working on the car. Now, since we have the materials necessary to change the car, here are the steps. Step 1, pull up to a place that is flat and stable to assure the car doesn't move. If you can't find a flat place, use wedges or large rocks and place it in front and behind the car. Make sure when you do this to park your car away from the traffic to assure your safety. Step 2, the lug wrench is the lug wrench. You take the lug wrench and unscrew the lug nuts counterclockwise to loosen them. But don't do it completely. Keep doing it until you are able to unscrew them by hand. Step 3, place the jack under the car to be able to lift the car so you can take the wheel off. Make sure to place the jack specifically under the metal frame of the car to avoid any damage. You then move the lever up and down slowly until the car is raised enough that the tire is off the ground. Step 4. Now then unscrew the lug nuts by hand and keep them in a safe spot. Don't lose them, and carefully move the wheel off the base and put it aside. Step 5. Take your spare tire and mount it on the base. Pull the lug nuts back in and by hand as much as possible, but don't tighten up with the lug wrench just yet. You'll have to do this later. Step 6. Go to the jack and lower the vehicle slowly but not completely. That's when you use the lug wrench and tighten the lug nuts. Tighten it completely on the wheel. And here's a side note: when you tighten the lug nuts, tighten it in a star pattern. Never tighten it a nut adjacent to another. Step 7. Lower the car completely and remove the jack. And then check the lug nuts one more time for safety measures. Step 8. Check the pressure of the tire using an air machine and a tire gauge. Fill the wheel with air until the right amount. When driving with a spare tire, drive very carefully. Spare tires are not as reliable as regular tires because you can't go long distances with them. It is only temporary. Now, since you guys heard my speech about tires, how to change a tire, I hope everyone learned a lot from it today. And I hope you are confident in changing your own tires. Drive safely and have a good day.